to the tutorial series of CCNA. Today we will be learning how to install a network simulation software on your device. Before that, we need to understand why we need a network simulation software. See, basically students do not have routers, switches or any other networking devices available with them for 24/7. So if they want to practice their networking skills, they can use a simulation software for practicing. There are a lot of networking simulation software available in the market. For example, Cisco Packet Tracer, GNS, NetSim, and others. So if you want to practice only CCNA, you can go with Cisco Packet Tracer. There are some limitations in Cisco Packet Tracer. For example, not all the commands can be run on it. So for that, we have to use GNS or any other networking software. So first we need to download the Cisco Packet Tracer setup file. So for that, open your web browser and type in Cisco Packet Tracer. Then click on the first link. It will redirect you to the download page. And there click on the download button. Click on the start download. Once the download is complete, open the downloaded file and run the setup. It will take some time in installation. So once the installation is complete, it will automatically launch the application. So this is the graphical interface of Cisco Packet Tracer. Here we have a lot of devices, for example routers, and then we have different series of routers. For example, this one is 1841 series, then we have 2811 series router. Similarly, we have a lot of switches, hubs, different wireless devices, connecting cables, and then some end devices. In Cisco Packet Tracer 6.1, we have a security device that is an ASA firewall. So we can configure it for our security measure. Then we have some WAN emulation devices, for example a DSL modem, a cable modem. And here you can see two tabs, one is logical and second one is physical. So if you want to check the physical devices, we just have to click on navigation, then click on rack and click on jump to select location. Here you can see our rack. See, we have two routers with a security device, and then we have some modems. And this is the logical representation of devices. So with the help of cables, we can connect devices. For example, there are two routers, and if I want to connect those routers, I will be needing a cross cable. So there is a cross cable. So I just have to click on it and then click on the first router and select the fast Ethernet 0/0 port. Then click on the second router and select the fast Ethernet 0/0 port. You can select any of the fast Ethernet ports. There. That's how we can connect to our more devices. If we have a switch and a router, and we are choosing the first type of cable, that is automatically choose a connection type, then we have to just click on the switch and click on the router, and it will automatically choose a cable. Here we have some serial cables. Serial cables are basically used for WAN connection. So one end of serial cable is DC E end and other one is DTE end. So on the the DCE and we have to configure the clock rate. For connectivity, we can use the ping command. But in Cisco Packet Tracer, we can actually pick a packet and drop it on source and on destination. So if I have assigned some IP addresses on routers, then I will be able to see the packet flow. This side, you have some hand tool. If you want to create some nodes, you can use this. This is a delete button. You can delete the devices and cables. Then you have, if you want to draw something, you just have to click on the button and just draw it. If you want to fill some color, select fill color, select the color, OK, and then draw it. Okay. Now let's make a small topology on Cisco Packet Tracer. For that, I'll be using a 2960 series switch and 2 devices or 3 devices. So if I want to connect 2 or more devices at the same time, so I can actually click on the cable and press Control and then select the cable. Now I don't have to select the cable again and again. I just have to click on the laptop and then switch again on the switch and on the desktop, switch and desktop, and then press escape button. Now let's do some IP address assignment. Click on the laptop and go to the desktop tab. Click on the IP configuration and here you can statically assign the IP address. Or if you have any DHCP server, you can click on DHCP and it will obtain the IP addresses automatically. Similarly, we can go to the desktop IP address and we will have to assign the IP address. So as you can see, currently I am in simulation mode, so it will take a lot of time for all these ports to come up. So we will switch to the real-time device, real-time mode, and click on fast forward button. So now if I want to check the connectivity, I can either click on the host and go to its command prompt and type ping 10.0.0.1 and hit enter. As you can see, I am getting a reply from 10.0.0.1. That means I am connected from PC 3 to PC to laptop 0. Or in Packet Tracer, we can actually click on the packet, drop it on the source, and then on the destination. Here you will see a log message that is saying communication is successful. Okay, and if I want to check the packet flow, I will switch to the simulation mode. I will close this window and then click on the packet, put it on the source and then on the destination. As you can see, it's generating a packet and then I have to click on capture and forward. So first the packet will be forwarded to the switch, then it will be forwarded to the other devices. Then it will be forwarded again to the switch, then to the host. So by this process, now the source have both the MAC address and IP address of the destination. Now when I click the capture and forward button, it will send the data and the communication will be successful. See, I am using the word packet because the shape is like a packet. Switch understands frames. So actually don't be confused with the frames and packets. So that's why we actually use the term PDU. So that is how Cisco Packet Tracer works. So here you can actually select routers and you can select some PCs and you can connect them with the help of cables. So if I want to check the physical view, I just have to click on the physical tab and I can see a rack and 2 devices with a laptop. So that's how Cisco Packet Tracer works. Thank you for watching.